Welcome to the Premier League Week 14 Premier League prediction show. And I'm joined today with Toto Abba. How's it going, Toto?
Yeah, big
up Toto. I'm kind of changing the layout now, so we're on the smaller screens, so people can see more of the layout. So somebody already done it, so it looks all right. Do you like it this way?
Yeah, it looks good.
Nice. Yeah, it's better in it. So big up Toto. Welcome. We're gonna do the announcements at the end of the show. I've already put it in the WhatsApp group about our new channel. We're gonna talk about it at the end of the show. But are you ready for the preview show?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Got my cup of coffee, slurping. Hold on. Vanilla. Anyway, before people start steaming in, I'm going to play the trailer so people can come and join us for the show. Hit the trailer. Here you go.
And hand you down to pitchside for FCTV's Peter McDowell.
Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
There you go. So, big up everybody. Just the last trailer before we start. We're going to hit that. There you go. We're back at Premier League 14 preview show. Welcome to the stream, Luca AFC. Yeah, we have Twitter. I'll just put my link in the description below. I mean, in the chat room. Toto, I'll put these in the link as well if you want to follow us. But I'll tell you, let's just talk about it now. We've got a big announcement, which I'm going to get Toto to talk about it. Go on, Toto. You can do it. I'll let you do it.
Yes, basically, of course, you see the logo in the top right. and we're thinking instead of having individual channels, we'll do, of course, still the videos together. We'll still do the videos together, but it will be on a whole different platform, a whole different channel. Still be on YouTube. So the YouTube channel will be called The Football Duns, and it's basically us two. And if you want to come along, just contact us. And it's basically just talking about football, player rating, instead like we do now. But we're not individual anymore. It's going to be a whole new channel, 0 subscribers. We're going to start from scratch. It'll be a whole new channel again. So if and again, if you want to see videos on our channel, videos will still be coming on Solo P1's channel and also my channel. So it will be all pre-recorded. Sometimes we do lives on our channels.
F1 will be live.
Yeah,
we'll do F1 on the other channel.
Yeah, but the Football Duns is where we just talk about
just football.
So we talk about. So it'll be a whole new channel.
So I can show you the new logo. I've got the new logo. We can have it behind us. There you go. There it is there. Right behind us. That's the new logo for the channel. As you can see. I'm going to take us up. As you can see, that's it, man. That's our new logo. We designed it a few weeks ago. We both designed it a couple of weeks ago. We both talked about it, what we're going to have in there, the colors, and yeah, that's our logo. So basically, like Toto said, I'll say it again. Like Toto said, we're still going to do our same channels, respective channels. I'll have my channel, Solo P1. Toto will have his channel, Toto Hammer. But we still do stuff on our channel. I'll do pre-recorded stuff, and we'll do Formula One on my channel, live reactions, live reviews. We'll do that still on our respective channels. But this Football Duns is going to be football only. We're going to move away from our channels with the football. The football is going to move on to the Football Duns. That's what it's called, the Football Duns. Because what it is, right, there's a lot of people that don't like Formula One, but like football. So what we're going to do, we're going to separate the channels. This channel is going to be both of our channels. So it's going to be Toto Hammer and Solo P1 merging together as one channel called the Football Duns. That's going to be just football. And then our respective channels like Toto Hammer and Solo P1, yeah, that will be for Formula One, and that will be for pre-recorded stuff as well. When we do pre-recorded videos on Formula One, and when we do live reactions and live reviews in Formula One, that'll be our respective channels. This Football Duns is just only football. That's what it's called, Football Duns. And this will be a joint channel, Football Duns. So I'll take us off the screen again, and you can see the logo because we've got people coming in now. This is the logo. There you go. That's our logo. So remember, if you still like the Formula One, you come on Solo P1's channel, you go on Toto Hammer's channel. That will be before Formula One and wrestling. WWE wrestling and Formula One is going to be on our respective channels, Toto Hammer and Solo P1. But the Football Duns is our channel together. This is one channel, and it's going to be only for football because we want to separate the Formula One from the football because we've got some Formula One fans and then we've got some football fans, and this is why we're separating them. Yeah. But this channel is ours, us together, Football Duns. So enough of that talk because I've just repeated myself about 4 times because I've had too much coffee. Who's in the chat room? Yeah, big up, man. Big up, Guna. Big up. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, thanks for your support, man. You always come in there all the time. I love it, man. I love the support from Guna. So, well, let's bring the matches up, man. I don't even know who's playing, to be fair, you know.
I forgot as well.
I've got it on the screen. I'm just going to go for it. These are the matches. Let me just bring up on the screen in a minute. I'm going to go through them now. The matches are 3 o'clock Arsenal versus Wolves. Ooh, very interesting game. Brentford versus Luton. Very interesting again. I'm going for Luton. Luton's my team, man. Luton's my team. I'm going to do the preview. Oh, yeah. Remember, if you're in the WhatsApp group, remember, guys, if you're in the WhatsApp group, or if you want to join the WhatsApp group, do remember there is a league. This is the last week to join a league. So basically, you come in, you predict the scores for the weekend, and whoever's got the most points at the end of the season will get a free T-shirt of your choice. Any football T-shirt, it could be Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever your respective club is, you will get the free T-shirt. But whoever's got the most points at the end, I think this week or next week is the last week. So if you want to join, boom, come and join on the WhatsApp group. If you want to join, follow me on Twitter or Toto Hammer and DM us, and then that'll be. So we've got Arsenal versus Wolves. We've got Brentford versus Luton, Burnley versus Sheffield United, Nottingham Forest versus Everton, Newcastle versus Man United. That will be at 8 o'clock kickoff. And on Sunday, we have Bournemouth versus Aston Villa, Chelsea versus Brighton, Liverpool versus Fulham, West Ham versus Crystal Palace. And why does Man City always get the best treatment when it? You know what? When we have like a Champions League weekend or something, Man City always get the easy one. 4:30 kickoff. You know what? That's going to be a decent game. You know, they'll probably get beat though, Tottenham, but still interesting to watch. Man City versus Tottenham. That will be at 4:30 on Sunday, so they get the extra lie-in. So we've got 4 people in the house now, guys. Let's see who's comment. Any comments? Elbow cuff, wash hands. Okay. No, I was getting ready for my live. Yeah. I'll come on your show, man. When you go live, just let me know. So we're now 12 fans here. We're gonna get into it now. We're gonna talk about the new show, 12 Man. We're just gonna get into the review now, yeah. But what we're gonna do, there's a big announcement that we're gonna announce. To me and Total Hammer was talking about it. We've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks, because we want to separate. We want to separate the Formula One and WWE from the football. We want the football to have its own channel. So basically what we're going to do, the Formula One and the WWE pay-per-view wrestling reviews will be on our respective channels. Mine, Solo P1, and Total Hammer's channel as well, Total Hammer 44. They're going to be on our respective channels. So we're still going to do Formula One live reviews. We're still going to cover all the Formula One. We're still going to cover the WWE wrestling, but they're going to be on our respective channels. So when we stream, it will be a double stream on them channels. This channel it's going to be starting tomorrow. It's called the Football Dons. It's called the Football Dons. This is where all the football is going to be from now on. From today going forward, it's going to be all Formula One is going to be on this channel. I mean, all football is going to be on this channel. I'm going to show you the logo. I want everybody to see the logo, our new logo, and tell me what you think of it. We've been thinking about it the past couple of weeks. This is our... That'll be our new logo for our new channel.
Yeah.
From tomorrow. So all our football, the football watch-alongs, the football reviews, the football previews, all the football stuff will be on that channel, the Football Dons. That's going to be our channel from now going forward. So we're starting a new channel just for the football. But all the other stuff like the Formula One and the WWE pay-per-views, live reviews, will be on our double channels, which will be Total Hammer and mine, Solo P1. Total, what do you think about this change? Because I know you came up with this idea a couple of weeks ago. So what do you think? Are you confident that we can make this happen?
Yeah, I think it'll be a good change because I think it was a bit over the top because it's good. It's all right having individual channels, but even though we stream onto both channels, but it's good to have one whole and just do one whole, focus on one topic, bring the people. It's all right doing like football and Formula One, but we want to have like one topic, one topic, draw the people in. We'll still do it together, but it's just one whole channel just for football only, and us two just talking about it. So it's basically just a collective. It's basically Total Hammer, Solo P1 merged into one, which is Football Dons. So how I think about it, I think it'll be a really good change.
Yeah, and I didn't really like having the Formula One stuff with the football. Because you get a lot of people that like Formula One that don't look. Now, there's a lot of Formula One fans that like football, but there's a lot of football fans that don't like Formula One. You know, most people like football, but not all football fans like Formula One. And I noticed that for the past year when I was talking to a lot of people through our platform and stuff like that. I've noticed a lot of people do not like Formula One who like football. And but there's a lot of Formula One. There's a lot of Formula One fans that like football, but the other way, not the other way around. But I'm glad that we're doing this. I'm glad. So next time we do Formula One stuff, it's going to be a double stream for our respective channels, like ours together. You know, merge them together when we do Formula One. Any reviews, Formula One, it will stream on both of our channels. But when it comes to football, it's going to be the Football Dons. So put that message out there. We'll do a video on it soon anyway. But we just want to let you guys know going forward what's going to be happening. Football Duns is football only, and our Total Hammer Solar P1's channel is going to be for Formula One and WWE wrestling. So we've got that sorted. So let's get into this this preview now. Now, here we go. Let's get up on the screen. So these are the matches that we were talking about. Arsenal. This is the Arsenal game. As you can see. Hey, where do you see this going? This is the 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. So Arsenal's on the top of the table with 30 points. Man City second with 29. Liverpool and Aston Villa in third and fourth. And where are Wolves? Wolves are 12th in the table with 15 points. So really, this should be a no-brainer, really. But you never know, it's football. What are you saying, Toto?
Yeah, Arsenal Wolves. I think Arsenal will be an easy win. It's at the Emirates as well. If it's at Wolves ground, probably different. But again, you see Wolves down there, lower table, trying to scrap it out, trying to battle it out with relegation. So there's also a factor as well. But I think Arsenal have a walk through on this one, in my opinion. Of course, having quality players like Saka. Of course, you got Jesus, but his injuries always holding him back. You got Martinelli. I think Arsenal's quality will just simply walk over Wolves. If I'm wrong, I'll come out on the video next and I'll say I'm wrong.
I know you're honest. Standard.
But I think the score would be 3-1 to Arsenal.
3-1. Remember to write that down on your phone, so you can put that in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Remember, be consistent in it. Let me get my phone. I got my phone somewhere. I forgot. Oh, okay. I'll do my notes on my computer. No problem. Because whatever I say on here, I want to say when we do it on the channel, on the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I've got my notes here. Perfect. So I'm going to bring my notes around. Yeah, do my notes. So I'm going to go for, so what did you say, Toto? Okay, yeah. I'll put mine. I'm going to put mine on here. So I'm going to go for, I'm going to go for because it's at the Emirates. I'm going to go for 3-0. I think Arsenal's going to win it comfortably 3-0. I can't see Arsenal. I can't see Wolves doing anything to Arsenal at the Emirates. I think it's going to be 3-0 to Arsenal. I think Arsenal's got too much firepower. Just too much firepower for Wolves. And that's it, yeah. So Brentford and Luton. What we're going for Brentford and Luton?
I think another one will be a good game, and I think Luton.
This will be I thought it'd be a good game as well.
I think Luton will scrap it out. How many times that people doubted Luton when they come to these games and not
Luton's the one, man.
Either a 1-0 game, either a 2-1 game. They're always. But it's at Brentford's ground. I think Brentford has a decent midfield. Of course, got Mbeumo. Ivan Toney ain't back yet due to his violation of betting, which is understandable. I think he probably deserves to go out. But Brentford, Luton, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. 2-1 win to Luton.
So, 2-1, we're putting it in there. 2-1 Luton. Right, the next one, I'm going to go for a 2-0 Luton. I think Luton's going to win by 2-0. That's what I think. I think Luton's shown the fight. I think they won the last game, which I predicted the last game they had them won. I think Luton's going to... I think Luton's a fighting team. They remind me of... who Luton remind me of? That team what was in the... remember it had that guy who owns it, that famous actor, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds.
Wrexham.
Wrexham. Yeah. That Luton's got that kind of spirit for me. Luton. They're fighting, man. Look, they're 17th in the table, Luton. They're on 9 points here. They're at the relegation. The ones at the bottom of relegation are Sheffield, Everton, and Burnley. Burnley's definitely going down. I think Sheffield United's going down as well. I think Luton's going to stay up. I got a feeling that Luton's going to stay up. But they remind me of the Wrexham team. And that's why I like them. I like the underdogs. I just love the underdogs. I love when they come in. They're a small team. They haven't got the biggest budget. Everybody think, oh, they're going to go down. They go down. They started at the beginning of the season, didn't start very well, but they're stuck in there. I like the manager, and I think they got the fighting spirit. And when you got that fighting spirit in football, anything's possible. And I'm going to go for a Luton 2-0 win. That's what I'm going for against Brentford. So the next one is Burnley and Sheffield United. This is a 3 o'clock kickoff. This will be on Saturday at Turf Moor. If you look at the table, they're both of them at the bottom of the table. Basically, Sheffield United at 18th, 5 points, and Burnley is plumb last at the bottom with Everton. So, what we're going for this one?
I think it's gonna be a good game, you know.
And I love the lower division. I like the lower teams.
Yeah, because these two, the same skill level, let's face it, the same skill level, same points, same position in the relegation zone.
Yeah.
And it's these games that steal the show. You think, oh yeah, Arsenal and City, not Arsenal and City. Say there's a big game like City, Liverpool, or City, Arsenal, something like that, or United, Liverpool. It could be just a stalemate. It could be a stalemate. It could be only a 1-0 game. But I think the ones that steal the show, that have big score lines. And I think this might not be a big score line, but close games. Close games where teams push each other to the limit. And I think this could be the game, you know. Burnley at home as well. So about that, I'm going to go with a 1-0 Burnley.
1-0 Burnley. I'm going to go for... let's have a look. No, I'm going to go for Sheffield United win 1-0. I think it's going to be 1-0 to Sheffield United. Actually, I'm going to change it. I think it's going to be 3-2. I think it's going to be 3-2 to Sheffield United. That's what I'm going for. So the next one will be Nottingham Forest. I got a soft spot for Nottingham Forest. I always have. I've said this on my videos. Most of my videos when I do my Premier League, I just got a soft spot for, because I just love the history of Nottingham Forest. They're a big team, you know. Two-time champ. They used to be, and I want them to get back up there as well. 2-time Champions League winner. They had one of the best managers to ever be in football, Brian Clough. They got a brilliant heritage. I love the kit. I love the ground. I think it's a brilliant club, Nottingham Forest is, and it's and I really want to see Nottingham Forest. You know when you get the next big team to come up. You know how Newcastle emerged. That Newcastle was like in the first division, and then they came back up. I think they went the first division. They came back up. The new owners took over, and now they got that money going through the club, and you can see how Newcastle's getting better and better every season. I want someone to come along with lots of money, buy Nottingham Forest, and get Nottingham Forest back up the way they was before, because they were a big team. They were a big deal back in the day. They was challenging Liverpool left and right. You know who else was a big team back in the day as well? I think Wimbledon. I heard Wimbledon. My dad used to tell me about Wimbledon. But Wimbledon was a big club back in the day. And my dad always used to tell me about Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest was a big club. And all it takes is someone to come along, a billionaire, an oil billionaire, come in and buy that club, and that will be back the way it's supposed to be. Because they've got a big heritage. They got a bigger heritage than Arsenal. All right, Arsenal's won more leagues. Well, I don't know, you know, to be fair, leagues. They've probably won more Premier Leagues. But overall, if you look at the actual football league, like Nottingham Forest has won a few. They're a big club. So I think I'm going to go for a Nottingham Forest win. I think Everton's getting relegated. I do.
You think?
People think that they're going to come back with a fight. They didn't come back with a fight last week, did they? They didn't come back with a fight last week. If they was going to come back with a fight, they would have done it last week, and they never. I think Nottingham Forest is going to win this. I think Nottingham Forest is going to win it 1-0. I love them clubs. I love the heritage clubs, you know. I really love the heritage clubs. So I'm going to go for Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go for 1-0 Nottingham Forest. What are you going for?
I think it's going to be goals from both ends. I don't think it's going to be a stalemate for Everton. So I think it's going to be goals from both ends. So it's going to be a score. I'm going to go for either going to be 2-1 to Nottingham Forest, because I think Everton's going to probably score first, but then Nottingham Forest at home is going to come back with a fight and they're going to score 2. And that's how I think it's going to go for Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest are going to win this one.
Everton has got a lot to play for as well. Because if you look in the league, Nottingham Forest here are on. No, Nottingham Forest has got a lot to play for. If you look at Nottingham Forest here, they're on 5th. They're on 13 points. And then 2 points above them is in Fulham. We've got Fulham tomorrow. Liverpool on Sunday. So if Fulham lose against us, which I hope they do, if Fulham lose against us and Forest get a win, and Crystal Palace lose as well, Nottingham Forest can go from 15th to 12th in the table. You know, they could. If the results go their way, they can leap. They can go back 3 or 4 positions. That's why I think Nottingham Forest is going to win. They know what they're playing for. They know that there's a chance that they can get up near the top 10. I like Nottingham Forest and I want them to do well. And I'm going to go for Nottingham Forest 1-0. What are you going for?
2-1.
2-1 Nottingham Forest. Fair enough. So the next one, which will be on 8 o'clock. This is the evening kickoff. This is going to be the game of the day. I think this is going to be the game of the day. This is going to be Newcastle versus Man United at the Newcastle ground. This is going to be a good game. I think I'm definitely going for the Newcastle win. I'll tell you my prediction in a minute. I think Newcastle's on form. I think Newcastle's going to be angry what happened on the weekend. Yeah, I mean, it happened not on the weekend. A couple of days ago against PSG where they got robbed by that penalty. I think Newcastle's going to be very angry coming into this game.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Could Newcastle want to get up there, in European European places? Of course,
It's going to be tough for United.
United wants to get up there as well, but United not the same team, man. Look, Galatasaray handed them a treat. Man United thought they were cocky, scoring first. Thought they were going to walk over Galatasaray. Galatasaray scored 2 free kicks and they scored a goal at the end to make it 3-3. So look, Man United's not the same team, man. And I think defensively wise, they're not that good either. The keepers are shambles.
Our standards.
Even though just because he's in a good form for a couple of games, he needs to do that all season if you want to prove that he's a good keeper. He was good at Inter Milan. Don't get me wrong, he was a really, really, really good keeper in Inter Milan in the Champions League. But as soon as he went to a Premier League club, United, he's folded in the Premier League. And every time he gets the ball, it seems like he's got butterfingers. Every time he saves it, he just lets go of the ball, and then they're more prone to conceding a goal. So United, I think that some of the defenders are shambles, and I think the goalkeepers are definitely not that good either. Consistently wise, Arnana's not that good. He's a good keeper, but he's not consistent. So,
he's nervous.
Yeah. So Newcastle United, I'm gonna go with 3-1 to Newcastle.
And the thing about it, if you look at the table as well, that's going back to the table. That tells a lot of stories. Look, Newcastle's in 7th place, but they're only 2 points behind United. They're only 3 points behind Tottenham. So if Tottenham lose this weekend and Newcastle get a result off Man United, Newcastle can go straight to top 5. There's a chance they could go to top 5. So they've got a lot to play for. Both teams are going to be angry. Man United is going to be angry because they had that game won on a couple of days ago in the Champions League and they blew it. And Newcastle's going to be angry because they got done by that penalty, which it shouldn't have been penalty against PSG. PSG. It's a shame for Newcastle. I think they got done. I think they deserved to get a result out of that game. They should have won that game, and they got robbed by the penalty again by the VAR. They can't sort it out, man. So it's not just the Premier League where they can't sort out the VAR. It's the Champions League as well. So they're both clowns. So Newcastle. I think Newcastle's going to win. I think there's going to be a lot of goals in it. I think Newcastle's going to win about 4-2. I think Newcastle's going to win about 4-2. I do, because I think Newcastle's going to be coming in this game. They got the home advantage. The home advantage, right? It's so important, especially at games like the Etihad, Anfield, Newcastle, then kind of ground, Aston Villa. They're like fortresses, man. I'm telling you, Newcastle. I think it's going to be 4-2. I'm going for 4-2 Newcastle.
I went for
4-1 Newcastle.
Yeah,
probably could be.
I went 3-1 to Newcastle.
I'm going for 4-2. So the next one will be on a Sunday. Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa is the most informed team with Liverpool. I think we're the 2 most informed teams. I think I saw it on someone put out stats today on the internet. And they're saying that Liverpool and Villa and Man City are the 3 most informed teams in the Premier League. I believe that.
Yeah, because Villa you think about it, they're really informed as well, you know. And I
Mhm.
wish, because the next time we face them, I think it's at Villa Park, you know. You know,
It will be
so-
because we had them at home, Anfield.
yeah, exactly. So again, there's another team we don't want. Villa Park, legendary stadium.
Oh
and
yeah,
if we go down there, it's going to be
Oh, yeah.
hard to beat them. It's going to be
it's, a
really,
fort-
really
it's
hard to
getting
beat
like a fortress now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But with Villa, I think Bournemouth hasn't really got a chance to get Villa, in my opinion.
No, not at all.
I think Bournemouth can scrap it out of relegation, but they have no. You can't even compare the quality between these both teams, you know. So I think Villa's going to win this 4-0.
I don't think it's going to be 4-0. I think Villa will win because they got the away as well. Where were Bournemouth in the table? Okay, I know what you're saying. You go for the I just looked at the table after. I get you now. I get it. This is going to be Sunday, so you're going to go for the 4-0. Fair enough. I'm going to go for 4-2 Aston Villa. I think Villa's so informed. People are starting to recognise, man, that what I've been saying for a very, very long time, that Aston Villa do not sleep on Aston Villa. They have a good manager. They have a good coaches. They have a good backroom staff. They've got a good system at Aston Villa. They're a legendary club, former Champions League winners, former double winners. They've got the trophies to prove it. All I need, and I've got the facilities, very good facilities. I remember when Gerrard was the manager at Aston Villa, and I remember they was doing an interview with Gerrard at Aston Villa ground, and he said he couldn't believe how good the facilities are at Aston Villa. They are top notch. I'm telling you now, they are the pride of the Midlands. They are the best team in the Midlands. I'll say second to them is probably Forest because they're like more East Midlands, isn't it? But Aston Villa is the team, and I think Aston Villa is the next big team. And I predicted that I predicted that Aston Villa will get in the Champions League. I think they'll get in the top 5, and I think they'll win the Conference League as well. I think Aston Villa have got the team, they've got the manager. As long as they buy good in the winter, when the January window opens, if they buy smart, a couple of players just to come in, I think Aston Villa will win the they'll win the conference, and I think they'll get in the top 5. Do not sleep on Aston Villa. I said the top 5 is going to be, and I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to keep saying it as well. I think it's either Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, not necessarily in that order. And the other 2 to come out of the bottom is going to probably be Aston Villa. I did say Chelsea, but I'm kind of switching on that now. It's either Chelsea or Newcastle will be the 5th place, but Villa's getting in that top 4. I'm telling you now. Villa are a very good team. They are a very good team. So I'm gonna go for a Villa win here, and I'm gonna go for 4-2. I'm gonna go for I was gonna make sure I put it round so I can put it in my Premier League thing. Bournemouth versus Aston Villa, 4-2.
I think Villa's definitely winning this.
Yeah, I think so as well.
No doubt about that one. There's no doubt about this one, man.
They're very good, Villa. Very good. Don't sleep on Aston Villa. That's what I'm telling people. Don't sleep. When people start to recognise them now, they're finally getting the respect they deserve because Villa are a big team.
Yeah.
People don't realise what they've won. Some people, a lot of the new fans, no disrespect to the new fans if you don't know much about the old football, but Aston Villa have got a big history. Go on their website, yeah. Go on Aston Villa's website and then look at what they've won. Just go and have a look and you'll see. Chelsea and Brighton. They've done something that Arsenal's never won. No disrespect to Arsenal fans. They've done something that Arsenal's never won.
Yeah, European
That
trophy.
is true, though. It's true. I'm not disrespecting.
It's
Go
just
on.
facts. Chelsea versus Brighton. Chelsea, I thought they were in form, man. I thought they were in form, but they got reality check last week. They got reality check, man. You know, I just thought Chelsea coming off 4-4 against Tottenham. They're winning the next game, but then losing one. I was thinking Chelsea are going to do good this season. We all said it in our channels. Chelsea are going to do something.
Yeah, I said it. When they start to move up,
Right.
yeah.
It's either a freak result or it's just the way they are. It's either they got reality checked or a freak result. I'm going with the reality check. Because
Brighton's going to win this game.
I know, even though Chelsea has got Nkunku back, the one they brought from Leipzig, really quality player. When I say quality, I mean he is quality. But he just come off an injury, so you didn't expect him to be top form. So again, not one player is gonna fix the whole team.
No.
It's not gonna fix the whole team, man. He's a good player. It's like bringing say Ronaldo to Bournemouth, it's not going to fix the whole team. It probably will from his point, but it's not going to fix the whole team as a whole. It's just one player. You know, Chelsea, I think, has got a decent team, but if the team's not going to gel together, it's not actually going to put in results. You can have all the names you want. You're not going to win the league that way. You're not going to get...
Brighton have got a good team now still.
Brighton has got a good team. I know. Brighton have got a really, really good team. We've got their young striker, Ferguson. Yeah, he's a really, really good striker for Brighton. Of course.
And Carroll, Matoma. Good midfielder.
Matoma. Yeah, Matoma's a really good left mid as well. So I think with this one, I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton.
Yeah. I'm going to echo that. I think it's good. No, I'm not going to echo that. I think it's going to be 3-1 Brighton. 3-1 Brighton. I think Brighton is going to do them over at the Chelsea ground. The Seagulls are going to get there and do them over. So the next one, I'm not going to talk the Liverpool one because the Liverpool one's coming on the prediction show later. The Aston Villa, the Liverpool one. We're not really going to talk about Liverpool today. Well, until later on because we're doing a Liverpool player lineup and we'll do our prediction on there. This is just the other Premier League games. So we've got Chelsea. I brought now the next one. I'm not doing Liverpool. We'll do that later. West Ham and Crystal Palace. The ABBA. That's why people think you're a West Ham fan, you know, because of that. The Hammers. Yeah. ABBA at the London Stadium, West Ham. So, what's the prediction for this one? West Ham are 9th. Crystal Palace are 15th. 13th, I mean. And they're only 5 points between them. So, what are we going for?
West Ham, Crystal Palace. To me, I think West Ham's a more far superior team, in my opinion. But you don't, of course, at the London Stadium as well, which makes it 2 times harder for Crystal Palace. West Ham's got a really nice stadium, man. They've got a really, really nice stadium.
Yeah, it was the Figgy Stadium, wasn't it? It was the Olympic Stadium.
Yeah.
No, when they had the Olympics in I think it was 2012, was it, when we had the Olympics in London, and that was the Olympic Stadium, and then no one was really using it, and then West Ham brought it.
Yeah.
West Ham had it, yeah.
So between these two, I think West Ham is going to win 3-0 because I think West Ham's far more superior, got better players. Of course, I don't know about Jarrod Bowen at the moment because Jarrod Bowen, I think, is injured. So I think he's out for this game. So that's going to be a really, really big downfall for West Ham. Of course, they've got Antonio as their main number 9.
Oh, God, he's wow,
but again, he's not really on.
He's a guy who was going to beat Liverpool. Remember when he said come to Anfield and Virgil van Dijk just gripped him up?
yeah.
I remember that. That was funny, hilarious.
But West Ham, I think, is going to win 3-0.
I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for West Ham. I think West Ham's going to win at home as well. I don't think Crystal Palace has got enough. They just ain't got enough. That's the way it is. Just ain't got enough. Sometimes you just got to realise that you just haven't got enough. And I think West Ham's going to win 2-0. I'm going to put the score in. So we've got one more game after we do the Liverpool one later today. Man City and Spurs at the Etihad. So could Spurs do Liverpool a favour and get a draw? Could they? You never know. It's football. People think, Spurs are out of it. But you never know. Because when we played Man City, I don't think Man City looked that good. Still good enough to win the Premier League, but I don't think they're as good as last season. People say they haven't got out of gear yet. They're still in first. They're still in neutral. I don't think Man City is the team there was. I think they're good enough to still win the Premier League. I think that team is good enough to win the Champions League as well. Well, I don't know about the Champions League. I think my favourite to win the Champions League is Madrid. I think Madrid's got enough now. But Man City is good enough to win the Champions League. I mean, good enough to win the Premier League. So I'm going to go for a Man City win. I think Man City at the Etihad. I think Man City is going to win 2-0 at the Etihad. That's my prediction.
Tottenham, right? It's just they thought they were cocky at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
being top of the league. They thought they could have it in Liverpool. We done them a treat, didn't we? So
yeah, but they didn't even beat us. They keep talking about that fake goal. Stupid Spurs fans. No disrespect to Spurs fans, but they're just hilarious.
There's no such thing
They're
as a
just
fake
hilarious. How can you show chest, yeah? How can you show chest when you have not won one thing? Showing chest to one of the biggest clubs in the world, showing chest like, oh yeah, we got this lucky thing because Matip scored in his own net and we was playing with 9 men. Wow. So it took you Matip to score. We done them a favor. Matip scored in our own net, yeah, for them to get the win.
Yeah.
That's the only way they could beat us. They couldn't even beat us when we had 9 men. And they said, oh yeah, you had the low block. You know, when they always talk about it, goes, oh, you had the low block. What do you expect us to do? Attack when we got 9 men? You stupid geek.
Idiot, man.
Go on.
No. I think City's gonna win 3-0 on this one.
Could do.
And I just City, the quality. It's just the quality of City. I know they're not the same team, but come on, compare them to Tottenham. There's no comparison there. You know, Tottenham, of course, they got Heung-min Son. They've got Maddison, who's out. Maddison is out, so there's one of their key players. Maddison and Son used to link up, but he's out. But look, Tottenham, I think, had a few injuries as well from some of their main team. So they play some of their youngsters last game, Tottenham, last Premier League game. Again, Tottenham is not looking good in this game, man. That's why I think City's going to win 3-0.
Yeah, fair enough. So that's it. That's the Premier League thing done, man. That's the Premier League wrap-up show. Preview show, week 14 of the Premier League. Week 14, man. Already, man, week 14. Going to be nearly halfway soon. There's going to be a lot of games playing next week. I think we've got about 2 or 3 games next week, included. We have got the Europa next week, by the way. But Klopp's not playing his team. They're playing the kids. So I'm going to still cover that on that'll be covered on our new channel. Our new channel, our logos in the corner, the Duns, Football Duns. So again, before we go, we're gonna say one more thing before we leave. We are changing the chat. Things are changing on the channel. Me and Toto Hammer, we are still gonna do our respective channels. We are still gonna do Solo P1. My channel's still gonna be going because it's still got a lot of subscribers. Toto Hammer's channel's still gonna be going. But on our channels, we're gonna be covering Formula 1 and WWE pay-per-views. That'll be on our respective channels. We'll still be doing the double streams, but our double streams will be Formula 1 and WWE pay-per-views on our respective channels. But our new channel is going to be the Football Duns, which I'll show you the logo now in the background. It's going to be the Football Duns, and this is what it looks like. You can see behind us there. There's our new logo behind us. That's the Football Duns. All our football from tomorrow is going to be on the Football Duns channel. Brand new channel that me and Toto, this is going to be our channel, one channel. And we're also having a new Twitter feed as well, which will be the Football Duns, and we're both controlling the Twitter feed from both of our respective devices. So we will be both on Twitter together on the same Twitter feed, and we'll also be doing the football on the same channel. It's going to be one brand, one channel to keep everything nice and simple. But our respective channels like Toto Hammer and mine, Solo P1, will still be going the same. We'll still be doing the but on our channels, we're going to be doing more pre-recorded stuff. So when we do our Formula 1 stuff, it's going to be pre-recorded, except when the new season starts, then it's going to be live. That will be on Solo P1 channel, mine, and Toto Hammer. That'll be live, and WWE pay-per-views on our channels. And we'll be doing them together. Well, Football Duns is just for the football, and that will be starting tomorrow. There we go. Okay, Football Duns, you guys have a good weekend. Yeah, did you like the name 12 Man? You like the name?
Yeah.
Don't forget about our other channels, 12 Man, because we're gonna be doing our Formula 1 on there, and we're doing pre-recorded stuff as well. I've got some stuff in the pipeline for our pre-recorded. There's some nice emojis. It's gonna be cool. Trust me, it's gonna be good, man. I got some pre-recorded stuff I'm gonna do on my computer, and I'm gonna be doing some. I like the pre-recorded stuff when we talk about the Formula 1, because I've got a lot of stuff I need to do at end of year review as well. That's going to be on my channel, and Toto Hammer's going to be doing one as well. The end of year review, we're going to talk about what the highs and the lows of the 2023 season. So that will be coming probably on this week sometime. I'll probably record that tomorrow night, and I'll put it up on the channel on Monday on my Solo P1 channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, are you going to be doing one as well, Toto? End of year review.
Yeah, I might be doing end of year review, to be fair.
You
man,
don't need
because-
the notes, by the way, for that. I don't think.
No, I don't really need a note for that one because the whole season really.
Yeah.
Maybe talk about Mercedes, about Aston Martin, how they surprised people this season. How they came up, they went down, and they came right back up again. I might talk about Aston Martin.
I'm gonna talk. Actually, I might put a few bullet points of how this season started. You know, when I'm talking, I'll put a few bullet points on some paper, and I'll do a few bullet points. How it all started in testing. How it looked good for Aston Martin when Aston Martin was good at the beginning, and then they dipped again, then they come back again. How good Alonso was through the season. Us do stuff like that, but you know, it's one of them. We don't really need notes that much for that. Really, what happened. So this is me signing out. Big up Toto Hammer. Thanks for Jamie Phillips again retweeting the tweet on my Twitter feed. But yeah, that's it, man. The football duns are coming. Starts tomorrow. Football duns is starting. So don't worry, we got a video later. Don't worry, we're doing a video later of player predictions that will be coming later. So look out for that. So that's it, man. We're heading off, man. Toto, big up, bro. You glad the new channel's coming? It's gonna be good, you know.
Yeah,
I'm excited now. I'm excited. It's gonna be cool. Trust me, it's gonna be good, man. One brand. See you later. Big up, Toto. See you later. Bye.